Welcome in. So I did this the other night on Don't Starve, and it seemed to get really well received. And I got frustrated with Assassin's Creed. I will make you another video on it. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I don't know. That game, wow. That's all I have to say about it at this point. So I am gonna make a video on Don't Starve. I first said I wasn't gonna do that, but it was so well received the other evening. Everybody loved. Um, I had a bunch of viewers on this the other night. So I'm going to pick up where I left off on that stream. I was building a base camp, and I'm going to go continue to do that. I don't know how far I got on the base camp. I can't really remember where I left it. Pretty far. So, let's play some trees. Let's get some manure. Let's dig up some berry bushes. Um, let's just go ahead and get it started. Let's see how far we can make it, whether we can make it through winter or not. It's kind of fun. I was very well received. Everyone liked it. So we'll just go ahead and make a continuation video on it. Let's see if the video does as well as the stream. I'm hoping that it does. I'm gonna see if I can find some gears. Make an ice box. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna hang out for a little bit, see how far I can make it. See if this video does as, like I said, as well as the stream did. It looks like we need wood. We don't need grass. We need to cook this morsel though. Let's just try it and see. I made a Hogwarts video today. I was very pleased with it. A little bit of a map cleanup, so if you're interested in that, you can go. Can you use this as fuel? You can go watch that one. You can. Let's just use that as fuel. Um, let's see. We got a few minutes. Let's see. Let's just play it off. Kind of behind. I'm already on day 5. I need to hurry. Um, that way I got a brand new gaming monitor. I started to stream the Harry Potter last night for Halloween, and it didn't work out. I've only had one stream this weekend. I bought a new gaming monitor. Guess I'm not as smart as I think I am because it didn't have any sound like speakers. I didn't realize that the gaming monitors didn't have any speakers. So that's something else I need to figure out. We ordered speakers. This should be here today. Hopefully with those speakers, you guys will be able to hear the game sound and I'll be able to hear the game sound in like my videos and streams. So I'm just going to make a video of this today. I'm going to try to make another Assassin's Creed video next week. I just struggled with it this afternoon, and I tell you, I just get kind of, I just needed to relax for a minute. So let's just play this through. I know people really like Assassin's Creed. I love it. I've never had one problem with Assassin's Creed until now. And now I just feel like, yeah, I've just never had any trouble. I don't know. It's the way they've done it. You have to spend 30 minutes to an hour looking for things. I mean, it's just. So when you're playing Don't Starve, if you don't play a lot and there were some of them the other night that I think don't play a lot. Um, how I usually do it is this, and I've already started a base camp, which I had started on stream. So, usually I like to wait till about day 5 to build a base camp. Um, when I do build the base camp, I go ahead and build up a bunch of rabbit traps. I plant my trees. Um, I try to build a permanent fireplace because it's a lot better. Um, what's he doing to my trees? No! Get away, Catcoon. Did I give us the meat? It looked like he was doing something to my trees. I don't know if he was or not, but yes, like as I was saying, I gather up food, grass, trees, saplings. I build a permanent fireplace. I build a science machine, and then I go through and I build the alchemy machine. Basically, I build the alchemy machine because I can build the ice box. I need a thermal stone before it becomes winter. Someone that I was playing with on stream the other day or other night on Friday night said that I should walk the whole map along the edges and open it all up. And that's probably a good idea, and it's really good advice. But the way I'm going to play today is the way I usually play, and I'm going to just build a really big base camp, and we're going to go through some things. Um, so we're going to go get some more wood, we're going to go get some more rocks, we're going to go get some more food. We're going to toast these seeds first. I'll just see if I can do. I usually. Oh, there we go. Maybe I just start a series on Don't Starve. And I will play with Mirage, but I just right now, I need to play with it a little more. And I was frustrated and ready to stop. I'm just going to be fully honest. What I usually do is I get the shovel and I dig all this up. Now this is a good way to get wood too. Dig up all your stumps, plant all your pine cones. Um, if I see the tumbleweed, I get it. Because a lot of times if you see it, a lot of times I'll put, okay, I need another axe in a minute. Yeah, it's broke. If I see the tumbleweed, I try to pick it on here because it will give you like gears. It'll give you just a lot of different neat things that you might need. Gotta have lots of wood, lots of rocks, lots of gold. You want to be careful though, and this is something else we said on stream. Planting your pine cones. You do it for wood and it's great. Um, However, be careful planting it in your camp because it will trigger the tree monster and it'll chase you all around. Let's drop some of these flowers first. Now this is how I do it. They're still now. We need to keep our sanity in order to play like we're playing. So we gotta find some more flowers. We're gonna dig these up. Hopefully these pigs aren't gonna attack us but we are gonna dig them up because we need them to use them. I don't think you can do anything with these. Yeah, that's where the Catcoons live. No, maybe I built this base camp too close to the pigs. Um, this may not be a good idea. You know what? We might need to start over. Because this is awful close to them, and I don't know about this. It's a good spot, but... Well, actually, you know what? Let's just leave it. Because they help you with the monsters, don't they? Okay, let's go back over here real quick. Let's just leave it. Because they'll help me with the monsters. I can, like, take that tree monster over there if one appears. And that's not a bad idea. I think they help you with certain things. Let's try it. Just getting it started. Gonna plant the trees, gonna catch the rabbits, gonna plant some grass tufts. This is how I do it. I'm looking for something. Pine cones. A lot of times too, if you plant your trees along the edge, it'll block out stuff you don't want. Now it's not the best defense, but it's not bad either. Let's go back up here. So that's the best way to defend yourself, but it's not a bad tip either. Just build those trees and keep that stuff out. Chances are they won't bother you, but you just never know. Now, everything like this that you grow, like grass, berry bushes, it all has to be fertilized. The saplings do not have to be fertilized when you replant them. And you do kind of want to make sure that you have enough. Oh, why won't it let me? There we go. You do want to make sure that you have enough saplings planted. It helps you a lot. Like for twigs, for weapons, things like that. You want to get as much meat and all that as you can before winter starts. Here's another morsel. Plenty of food. That's the biggest tip I can give you. Plenty of food, plenty of wood, a thermal stone as you approach the colder weather. That's a big help. You just keep building and building and building. You just keep getting yourself more and more prepared for when it becomes winter. The more you have close to your camp, the better off you will be as it approaches winter. That way, you don't have to go so far from it. Because the thing about it is that if you have to go very far away from camp, then it's cold for one, things like that. So you want to make sure to not go that far away. Let's make a spear. There we go. We need a spear. That's a big, and then someone else said wood armor. But now the log suit, doesn't it like weigh you down? Let's try it. And it makes you more hungry, right? Let's try it. I think it makes you more hungry. Let's try it. Why did it take my backpack off? Oh, do you lose your backpack too? Okay, so that's an interesting tip. If you do that, it looks like you lose your backpack. Doesn't it make you more hungry or something? Because it's heavy. But let's try this again and see what happens. Yeah, you lose your backpack, but then if you pick up your backpack, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's another thing. If you do make it, you lose your backpack. Let's see what else we can make that might help us. Marble suit, football helmet, blow dart, cut reeds, houndstooth, and I don't know which feather that is. Sleep dart, boomerang, that would be neat. Boards, silk, be mine. Okay, we'll just do our Don't Starve series and see where we get. Now, if you eat the monster meat, I talked about this in stream 2, it does some health damage to you, but I'm fairly healthy now, so I decided to go ahead and eat it before it goes bad. Um, okay, that's all cooked. I cook a lot of my food because it makes it, like when you eat it, I think it helps you a little bit better. And also, as far as health and filling you up faster, and it also stays better a little longer. It stays good a little longer. So if you do that, that helps too. I don't know what the wet goop is for. We'll play through today like this, and then I'll go back and I'll research some of this. Let's collect some of these things so we can make more tools, stuff like that. The beef alone won't bother you as long as you don't swing at nor try to bother them. But if you do, they will come after you. Also, it's okay to build your camp next to a herd of beefalo. But as you approach winter, I want to caution you that they get red on their behinds. Okay, let's go back. Because we need some of these berry bushes. And they get, I don't know, like angry, I guess I would call it. More angry during the winter. So you want to be really, really careful with them. It's okay to have them near you for the manure and stuff so it's easier to fertilize things. But it's also just like want to caution you towards it because uh, for some reason in the winter they get kind of testy. They get kind of testy. You want to have plenty of twigs, plenty of flints, plenty of gold, plenty of rocks. Oh, here it is. Let's see if we can get some gears out of this. This is the tumbleweed. Not only that, but it does help you with your grass, twigs, rocks, things of that nature. Probably not gonna let me carry that. Now, there's all kinds of stuff down here. Let me check the map. Where we at? Up here, and I'm down here. Okay. want to go back this way. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I want to store some of this. I want to store some of it, and we're gonna eat some things. That clears it back up, and let's go see what else we can get over here. Where all those morsels go? My big thing is I want to make it through winter. So whatever it takes to make it through winter is what I want to do. Chasing the tumbleweed. There we go. Okay, let's go back across here so we can get back to camp. Perfect. The twig we planted has already grown. We're going to plant another. We're going to do it all. I try to keep it all of the same thing in the same area so that it's a little easier to find. I try to store some of this stuff and keep it just in case. I like this game. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I like to play games for just, you know, fun. I did so good on stream, I thought, well, maybe I should make a series out of it. Maybe people would watch it if I did. So we're just going to build a base camp. We're going to spend about an hour, see how far we can get on it. This is the one we'll use for stream. This is the one we'll use for videos. We'll go ahead and make a series out of this. It's fine with me. I like to play anyway. Let's see. What could we be doing while we're waiting? We could be doing other things while we're waiting instead of just standing here. Oh, yeah, and another thing is, too, if you build certain things, it'll help you with your tumbleweed. Like, it'll catch it and keep it for you so you can gather it up. The tumbleweed is a good thing to have. So, like, here at the end, I'll show you, like, when you're into the game, when you go back to the beginning, like if you're starting a new game, where it says worlds, you can do all kinds of different things with that and customize it the way you want. And there's a lot of slots, so I mean, you can have one game to play one way and one game on another save slot to play another way. I mean, it's really a lot of fun. Some people play to like find Chester and find the door. I just play for survival. I think it's fun just to see how far, yeah, how big you can build it and how far you can make it. We gotta get back up here before it gets dark, though. A good way to clear into the hound, clue into if the hounds are coming. First of all, it's usually about day 10, between day 10 and 15. Um, it'll put a message above your head that said, "Did you hear that?" When you see that message and you hear him make that little signal, there's like a sound it makes, like a signal that says, it'll say, "Did you hear that?" If you have a spear or any armor, You want to put it on, wear it, and equip it, because they will come at you, and it like the signal will sound and start way before the hounds come. So you want to be very aware of that. These had to be fertilized with the manure. The grass tuft. I think if you were going to make a farm, you'd have to have manure. Now, I see that's not something I've done a lot either, but we could try that on this game. And you're supposed to, I think, be able to grow like the carrots and stuff like that too. Gives you more food for winter. Let's look at it. Let's look at the basic farm. That would be with food. Oh, I know why. We gotta go over by the science machine. There we go. See, I already have enough. So, you have to have grass, manure, and wood. It says it grows seeds, but I'm not quite sure what you can plant in it. Like, do you plant your carrots and stuff in it? Let's just try it. It's just something I've never done. Let's just try it to see what it does. And then you can, let's see if it will let me do it. Let's go find a carrot. Let's get some stuff done while it's daylight. Now I've already built, okay, I need a shovel, don't I? Let's go back and get one. I've already built my science machine, but here soon we need to see if we have enough to build the alchemy machine. Let's get a shovel. I don't think we have one. That will help us get the ice box if we can find the gears. It'll help us get the top hat. I think you have to have to do the top hat. No, it's one of the things you have to have for the top hat, but I don't think that's all you have to have. Let's dig this up real quickly. I'll try to kill this turkey, but I'm going to be honest with you. I struggle with this sometimes. I don't want to chase it into a buffalo or something and end up dying. Kind of got it the way I want it, and I don't want to die. You have to get him just right, like in the eyes. Sometimes I try to chase them to the edges here where they can't get away from you and just start swinging. But it is harder than it looks. No gears yet, right? Oh. And I'm telling you, they're in the tumbleweed. And it's a lot better. To me, that's a lot less riskier than the guys that have, like the big metal guys. Because a lot of times I just don't have much luck with getting rid of them. And it helps you with your grass, your twigs, that kind of thing too. So it's not a bad deal. I was trying to find a carrot, but I don't see any. Let's cut some trees down for wood. This is how I do it. And I toast these, but I don't think I can carry anymore. I'll just leave them here and get them the next time. I toast those. Nope, I don't want to do it here. Because if you swing at him and hit him, sometimes if he's the only one, you can manage it, but then they start coming after you. Let's go back to camp and drop some of this off. You just want to be careful. Swinging your axes or your spears or your pickaxes real close to them. Because they're real funny. Like, they're peaceful until you disrupt them. Why do I keep getting turned around? Yeah, see, the beefalo is not gone beyond the trees either. Well, let's see if it'll let me plant. Like, does it let you plant this? Well, what are you gonna get if you plant that? Okay. I guess we will see what we get, won't we? Let's plant some of these bushes again. Oh, did I not get any more? Okay. It was the grass. Okay. Let's plant the grass. We gotta fertilize this too. Oh. Oh, maybe we need to fertilize that. Can't remember. Let's see if anything grows in there. It's growing. We'll see what we get. I don't need traps. The raccoons are killing them. Just keep working on it. Let's dig this one up and plant it. Let's see if we get enough for an alchemy engine real quick too. And we'll go ahead and build that while we're waiting on it to get dark. What can we store? Is that it? Let's eat these berries because they're about. Yeah, it was turning bad. Well, what was I gonna do? Oh, let's see if we get enough to make an alchemy engine. 4 boards, 2 cut stone. Okay, so we have to have 2 electrical doodads. Okay. So let's get up some more rocks and wood first. You gotta make sure, like I said, planting these pine cones is a good thing because it. Oh, they're coming. You hear it? I hear it. You hear that noise? That's what you're looking for right there. Hear it? It's a little early. Gonna have to get ready. We got our log suit. We got our spear. You hear it? It's a monster. It's a hound, I think. I'm hoping it's just a hound. It's a little early. And you'll hear it for quite a while before you see it. There they are. There's one. There'll be more than one. Yep, there's the other one. That guy was right about this log suit. That's awesome. So, yeah, that's what happens. And it happened earlier because it happened in day 8 this time. But, yeah, just keep your ears open too. Because, see, it didn't signal me. It didn't say, did you hear that? So, that was day 8. So, I already had the hounds once. Um, I'll probably have them again before winter time, but yeah, it happens. The monster meat I'm not too fond of eating. I will keep it just in case. It's an alternative if I start running low and don't have anything else. Yeah, and this is why. Because it really does not do wonders for your health. Okay, so we're going to take this off because I want my backpack. Where did my backpack go? There it is. Let's get it. Okay, so that was the first time. There may be another time. I don't know. But I know that was the first time. And that's the noise and the sound you want to listen for. You can hear them. Usually happens at dark. Sometimes it's not dark. Um, Sometimes you just have to wait and see. Let's stick some of this up. The pigs are over here too. So I'm thinking the pigs will kind of help you out. But you can't bother their stuff. But they might help me with the tree. They might help me with the monster in the winter. So I think I'm going to leave it right here. And I think as long as I don't bother them, they won't bother me. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Let's put some of this up. Well, we need to plant some of it. Does take your berry bushes a while to get berries on them. But that's a good source of food. So when they do get berries, that's a great way to get the food. You want to plant your grass, your trees, your chests. You want to keep everything like that as far away from the fire as you can. It really helps. Yeah, it really helps too. It's looking good. We're getting better. Let's go out here and see if we can find rocks and stuff too. But we're getting there with it. It looks pretty good. Excuse me, sorry. I'm pretty good at building the base camps. I'm not too bad at it. We're going to get these rocks. And just be super careful about doing this on these boulders. Because sometimes it'll open up an opening to like a mine. And it'll trigger bats that come out at you. So you'll be super careful about that. Need to find some more rocks so we can make that alchemy engine. It's important to have a lot of grass in case you get stuck away from camp. You need to make a fire. It's important to have a lot of food for the same. Well, yeah, food, and it's important to have a lot of wood too. For that very same reason. In case you have to go explore a little further out than your, comfort zone. It's okay to do that right now. Like, we need to be looking for silk too, which we will. It's okay to do that now. You want to do that now before it becomes cold. When it becomes cold, um, it's harder to do because um, because it's winter and it's cold, and there's no way for you to stay warm except build 1,000 fires. That's why I want to build this alchemy engine, because I want to build a thermal stone and store it until winter, till I need to use it. That's why I'm doing this. Now watch me open up a big mine or something on my base camp. Now that would be bad. More rocks. Let's go ahead and cook this. And then also, let's add some more wood to the fire. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Let's eat these for pocket space. Let's plant this for backpack space because we need to make that alchemy engine. Now let's go back and see if we have enough now. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Let's see if we got enough. We need to go down here first. You know what we need? Cut stone. Yeah, we have enough. Let's go ahead and do our cut stone. 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 4. Let's see if that's enough to make our electrical doodads. Science. Yeah, probably be enough. We only need 2 of these. And then we need boards. I need to see how many. So we have those. We have that. We need 4 boards. Let's see how much wood we have first. Okay, we'll go ahead. We'll get some more wood. We'll make our alchemy engine. Cool. And we're going to put it as far away from the fire as we can. So there it is. Now we can make the ice box. We can make the thermal stone. We can do all kinds of stuff now. We need to get more wood though. Is it about dark? No, we're good. Let's get some more wood before dark. We're good. Let's just do it real quickly. And that's what it takes. It takes lots of resources to play this game. When you first start, you're like, when I first started playing Don't Starve, let's see, I think I need another axe. I think that one broke. Not a shovel. It's okay, it's just an extra. I couldn't even make it past the first day because I wasn't fast enough to get a fire going. And then I got fast enough to do that, and I just kept building on it. Like, just kept getting better and better at it. And I started learning stuff. Like, I started just, like, watching tips and tricks videos and, like, looking it up and looking up recipes and trying it. And it got better over time, and it got more fun. And the longer you make it, the more of an addiction it becomes. Because you're like, oh, okay, well, I made it this far. I know I can do this. And another tip I have is to hold on to your spear at night. Where'd it go? Just in case. Just because you got them one time, it does not mean that you won't get them again. Oh, look, our seed grew. It's still growing, but it is growing. Look at it. I wonder what it's going to be. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we need to make another one of those too, like a basic farm. And see, that's not something I've never done except on here, so that's pretty cool. And the log armor works. Now, let's see how much grass we have. We are going to make 1 trap. And we're going to set it. Sometimes when the moon is like full like that, you can see a little bit better to do things while it's dark. Now we have 1 rabbit trap. And I just keep building until I get it. And it's fun to me. So see, I'm on almost to day 10. So let's make our thermal stone while we're waiting too. I think we have enough to make that. I think that's in survival. You have to have a pickaxe. Do I not have one? No, I don't. Okay, let's make one. I want to see it. Yeah, I've got plenty. I'm good. Let's make one. Actually, let's make 2 because once we use it for that, we won't have one. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. The thermal stone is in survival. You're going to need 10 stones, 1 pickaxe, and 3 flint. It will make you what they call a thermal stone. You have to have the science machine and the alchemy engine made and put down into your base camp or whatever you're using. Here's the thermal stone. The way this works is it's a thermal stone. Stand close to the fire, or you can drop it by the fire. So you can drop it close to the fire. It'll warm it up. Then when it gets winter time and you need to walk around to find things and you need to be out in the cold, then you can carry this. See it? It's glowing and you can keep warm. We don't want it right now because it's not cold. So we're going to store it. We're going to store that. Let's go find some more stones, wood. Let's go find some more food. Let's go see if we can find some spiders now. Now this is where this gets tricky for me. We're going to see if we can find some spiders and we'll probably wrap it up for the day. If you like this video and you like this series, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. It was just such a hit the other night on stream. I was like, well, maybe I'll just I make a video where I try to make it through winter and we just build a base camp and keep going with it. So let's get some more wood. Oh, my hat's gone. And that's another tip. Once you wear like a straw hat or a top hat or your log armor, stuff like that, eventually, you gotta watch these turkeys because they eat your berries. That's the only bad part about the turkeys. See how he's eating the berries? Let's get this stone. Just want to make sure we have enough of everything. And then the next thing that we really need is this. I'll show you in science real quick. We need, let's see, we need this. Is that it? What is the other machine? No, maybe we have to hang on. Let's go back over here and talk about this a minute. May not get to find spiders this time. We may have to do that the next time. But we've got a pretty good start. And we're on day 10. So we did pretty good. Sure, when you put the rabbit traps down, it's a good thing to have. But make sure you check them frequently and often. Because when you go away, you will catch things. And you need to make sure. See, I get so confused. And I know it's right up here. It's alright. I need to eat again, though. You just got to keep the food going. Because food is really important. And the more days you go along, the more food you'll probably have to have. I don't know why that happens. It just does. It seems like you get hungrier quicker. So just make sure that you're planting everything that you need and that you've got everything that you need. See, you got a rabbit in your trap. Just want to make sure that you're keeping up with it. See, I got berries on my bush. So we're going to murder this. Seems so mean. But we got to survive, so. Cook it. Let's see. What could we store? Nothing. Is this manure too? Okay. Did we plant that bush? We did, didn't we? Let's go over here and plant this grass. Oh, it is growing. Look at it. Let's see what we get out of that. If we get something Out of that, we'll make another one and plant some more seeds in it. Now we want to reset our trap. We might get another rabbit. It's not on the... There we go. Okay, now up here at the alchemy engine, let's start a fire. And you want to make sure that you're listening for the signals too. It'll give you signals, so you need to pay attention. Okay, so the next thing we need is not... Where's that thing? Let's see what you have to have. That's right. Okay. Okay, so you need one of these. So this is magic, actually. So the next thing I want to get is one of these. So I need 4 rabbits, 4 boards, and 1 top hat. And in order to make the top hat, you have to have silk, I think. Let's go to dress. 6 silk. So that's what we'll do the next time together. We'll craft one of those. Well, not craft it, but we'll make it. We'll make one of those up here. Prestillator. And we'll make one of those. And then I would also like to make a shadow manipulator, because I think that would help me too. There's a lot of things that would help me. So we're just going to keep working at it. I think we've got a pretty good base camp going. And I'll go ahead and edit this video. Well, I don't know there's much to edit. Go ahead and put it on the channel today. That way you can watch it today. And then I've got some other games to work on too. And then the next time we'll save this camp and we'll just keep building it and see how far we can make it with it. With a log armor, I feel kind of hopeful that we can make it past at least the tree monsters if they come out. And the pigs are over there. Let's see if this is... It's just a seed. That's all it is. But I thought you could put the carrots in it, so we will try that next time. And we'll kind of wait till daylight to wrap it up. Yeah, but this is one of my favorite games. Always been one of my favorites. And then also, I guess another good piece of advice is maybe just to let the pine trees grow, like, for a very long period of time. Maybe chop them down, get the wood, and replant them. But they do offer some protection from some things. Like if the beefalo see them there, a lot of times they won't bother you. Now I don't think the monsters care so much. And maybe next time we'll put if we can find enough wood, we'll work at it, put a wood around. We need to go ahead and get the rabbits. Now you don't murder the rabbits when you catch them for that thing. You leave them alive. So we need some alive rabbits. We need some rabbits for that. We need some for our earmuffs for later on down the road. I wear rabbit earmuffs. And we need to see if at one night we can make a razor, walk around to where the beefalo are, and shave them safely so we can make a beefalo hat. That helps keep you warm in the winter too. We're doing pretty good. We need to find gears for an ice box, which we will try to do the next time. We'll just make a series out of this and we'll stream it one night a week and we'll see what happens with it. I had some good success with it on Friday, so if you guys like it, we'll just keep doing it. I will make another Assassin's Creed Mirage video, but just for the time being, I think what I really need to do is just play with it and practice and move on, because it's just, I don't know, it's just, woo. Oh wait, what did we get? Oh, we did get a carrot. We did, guys. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Okay, we need some more of these. Let's do this real quick before we get off of here. What do we need for it? What is that? Is that wood? Isn't that interesting? I never knew that. See, I learned something new. There was a bunch of nice people in my stream the other night, and we were just chatting and having so much fun. I'm gonna have to do it again. I don't want to stream. I do want to stream, but I want to, before I stream, I want to see about all these speakers in the new monitor, because I'm telling you, and another reason I wanted to get a new one is because um, I think I got more pine cones. Let's just do this real quick and then we'll wrap it up. I'll talk to you about why I wanted a new monitor. Just give me a second. I want to try this. I never knew this. I felt dumb. I should have known this. What are we going to put the next one? Here. That'll work. Let's see if we got enough now. We do. Let's do it. That works. Do we get any more seeds? Okay, so this is where we're going to leave it. Well, actually, it's not, because look what just happened. Okay, and sometimes you're going to get this too. Like when you plant a lot of trees, um, some of them are going to die out. Don't fret. Just cut it down. Dig out the stump. And then replant the pine cone. It should give you a pine cone. When that happens, just replant it and it will grow you another one. Okay? We're going to try to find some more seeds the next time to put in our farm. We're going to see what we get next time. We're going to look for more gears we got to eat so we don't starve to death. Sometimes it is better to wait to eat though, just because it's just better to wait to eat. That way you're not wasting food. Like if you're this full, I don't know if you can see the stomach on the screen. So the stomach, the heart, and the brain. So the stomach is when you're hungry. The heart is your health, and the brain is your sanity. You want to pick flowers to keep sanity. You can eat your food so you're not hungry, which is self-explanatory, and your health. And we'll get butterfly wings. We'll get stones. We'll get wood. We'll build another chest. What else do we need? We'll try to find gears and silk. That's what we'll do next time. And then we should be off to a pretty flying start for winter. We've already got a thermal stone. We stored it. That'll help us. We get a log armor. I wish I knew how to get a hold of that guy. I would tell him so much because that did help. Thank you. So anyway, we're going to leave it right here. We built a pretty decent base camp. I'm going to save it. So if you don't play, you should really try it because it's a lot of fun. It's got a quick resume, so I don't know if it would let me show you or not. Okay, I'm going to show you one more thing and then I'm going to let you go. So say you're new to the game, you load it up, you don't know anything about it. So this is mine, 1 to 11. So just so you know, that's the one we're playing on and one we're going to keep and do play in each video and stream. So okay, so I always play as Wilson, but you can choose a different character here, and there's different ones. You do have to unlock them, but I have quite a few because I've played for a while. And one night we'll go through all these. But what I usually do is I go down here and I pick Reign of Giants. Now you can play on the Shipwrecked, you can play on Hamlet. Um, it's up to you. You can try out each one to see which one you like the best, but I like the Reign of Giants best. I'm going to go down here and click World. And depending on which one you choose, Reign of Giants, Hamlet, and Shipwrecked, I think it gives you a different time of the season you can start. But the way I do it is I choose autumn. I always start in autumn. So where it says season start, it'll give you two choices. On here it gives you, well, it gives me all the choices on here. Okay, so maybe you can start in any season you want. But anyway, I'm going to start in autumn. I'm going to make it a long day. Now that's important, to make it a long day when you start it. The reason being is you want the days to run as long as they possibly can run. I'm giving you these tips for the ones that have not played for a while or have never played, okay? So you want to make sure that when you choose how long you want your day to go, because there are different choices: long dusk, long night, no day, no dusk, no night, only day, only dusk, only night. The way I do it though is I play a long day. That means that the timer will give you longer amount of daylight. That way you can play, like longer in the day. So it's awesome. Helps you so. Then I'm gonna, on my controller, which is the Xbox, I'm gonna hit the RB. It's gonna take me down and it's gonna give me different choices now. You want more, I always get more flowers, more grass, more saplings, more tumbleweed. Gives me a better chance of gears, silk, things that I need that I wouldn't necessarily have to go try to kill some of those bigger monsters that are more difficult to get. More trees, more flint, more rocks, more berries, more carrots. More rabbits, more moles, more butterflies, raccoons, more beefalo. I want to tell you why I do this. I do the more beefalo. The beefalo are these animals here, the ones with the horns. Like I said, they're nice until winter time, and as long as you don't bother them, they will not bother you. I always build my base camp in the straw looking stuff. I really don't know what they call it, but I'll try to look it up and see what they call it. And they're always usually around there. You want to be very careful about doing that though, because this is another good piece of advice. When you do that, you run the risk of having more beefalo around you, and as it gets more into the winter time, if they're in your camp specifically, then you run a risk of them being angry at you and ganging up on you, and that's it, that's the end of your game. However, like I said back there when we were playing, I found that if I plant some trees, sometimes the beefalo will leave me alone. So if you just plant trees, sometimes they will leave you alone. Okay. So that's about all I need. Did I get the more rabbits? The more rabbits. Then if you were done and you wanted it this way, you would hit A to accept the changes, and it will take you back and you can start the game. Hit start. I'm not going to do this because I've already got a game going and I don't want to start another game right now. We might go ahead and try to play in the Shipwrecked Part 2. Maybe we'll make a new game and try that. Shipwrecked is a little bit different than just the Reign of Giants Don't Starve thing. You're actually like on an island, and the monsters, everything's different. And I haven't played with it too much, but we could try it if you want to. But this video has already went for a while, so I'm going to let you go. If you like the video, please leave me a like. If you're subscribed, thank you very much for doing so. Your support means the world to us. We have made it to 25 subscribers. which is a huge deal for me. Um, Comment in the comment box below if you got any tips, tricks, things that you do that make it easier. Anything that you want to see me do on Don't Starve that I haven't done already. Um, Ring that notification bell if you're subscribed. It helps you see what's coming to the channels, like the videos, the live streams. And please check out the community tab. I will try to leave a picture of our base camp in there today. I post in there quite frequently, try to keep it going. I will even start to take polls as we get more subscribers and stuff like that, so that way I can know, hey, this is what I want, or this is what I like or don't like, you know what I mean? So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed spending the time with you, and I will see you in the next one. Have a happy Sunday. Bye-bye.